Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about Huadian Power International Corporation Limited annual report. Huadian Power International Corporation Limited is a diversified energy company that operates in various sectors within the power industry. The company's primary business areas include power generation, heat supply, coal sales, and related services. In terms of power generation, Huadian has invested in 55 controlled power plants with a total installed capacity of approximately 77,924,288 kilowatts (kW). These power plants utilize various energy sources, including coal-fired, gas-fired, hydropower, and self-consumed photovoltaic power generation. The company's portfolio includes large-scale, coal-fired, and gas-fired generator units, as well as hydropower projects. In addition to power generation, Huadian also engages in coal production and sales, providing a range of services including coal mine machinery equipment and accessories sales. The company offers various consulting and engineering services, such as power project consulting and engineering services, as well as power construction project management and consulting. Furthermore, Huadian provides investment and asset management services, design and development, coal wholesale business, goods and materials sales, machinery and equipment sales, production of electrical equipment, and construction and operation of wharf projects. Overall, Huadian Power International Corporation Limited is a comprehensive energy company that offers a wide range of services to the power industry. Huadian Power International Corporation Limited maintains a market capitalization of $50 billion, broadly in line with the industry peer group. Huadian Power International Corporation Limited trades at a lower price-to-earnings ratio of 8 times and a higher price-to-book ratio of 0.91 times relative within the industry. This shows that investors are pessimistic in the industry in general, and we should dive deeper on the reason. Additionally, the stock appears attractively priced, even though it is trading at a higher price-to-book value than it peers. We will need to evaluate if the business earnings is sustainable and if the assets are valuated rationally. Overall, we need to identify if this makes a good investment on the long term, or is it going to be an extended period of low valuation or a value trap, and if it would be better to be investing in its peers than Huadian Power International Corporation Limited itself. The leverage on the balance sheet appears elevated, with liabilities of 61% of total assets. This raises some concern, and we should examine the industry and nature of the business to determine whether they justify the elevated leverage. Average liabilities have increased over the past 5 years, which is normal for a growing company. Asset and equity growth have outpaced liabilities, suggesting balanced and healthy expansion. Shareholder equity has increased on average, but the growth is not consistent year over year. This may indicate one-off events such as asset sales or capital raises, rather than durable business performance. The share count has increased over the past 5 years, while revenue has continued to grow. This suggests the business may rely on shareholder dilution to fund expansion. Investors should closely monitor whether growth can eventually be sustained without dilution. The company have a dividend yield of 5.54%. The income statement shows that the company have been growing its revenue annually and the operating income have been increasing. This shows that the business model works and the business is expanding. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline can be identified by examining the key points related to revenue growth and decline in the provided extract. Revenue growth is primarily driven by government grants, which increased by 274,348, and carbon emission trading, which saw an increase of 444,595. Additionally, carbon emission trading fees also contributed to revenue growth, increasing by 58,261. These increases suggest that the company's reliance on government support and environmental initiatives has been a significant factor in its revenue growth. On the other hand, revenue decline is primarily attributed to power generation revenue, which decreased by 9.5%, and coal sales revenue, which plummeted by 79.1%. This indicates that the company's traditional sources of revenue, such as power generation and coal sales, have been declining in recent years. The extract also highlights specific companies that have experienced revenue growth, including Jiangsu Huadian Wengting Energy Development Co., Limited, Huadian New Energy Group Corporation Limited, China Huadian Finance Corporation Limited, and CNNP CHD Hebei Nuclear Power Co., Limited. However, these increases are relatively small compared to the overall revenue growth driven by government grants and carbon emission trading. Overall, the extract suggests that the company's revenue growth is largely dependent on external factors such as government support and environmental initiatives, rather than its traditional sources of revenue. The company is indeed generating positive operating cash flow. This is evident from the net cash inflow from operating activities, which has increased significantly from RMB 19,457 million in 2024 to RMB 27,221 million in 2025. Furthermore, operating cash inflows have consistently exceeded outflows by a substantial margin, indicating a strong financial position. The positive trend is also reflected in the current year's operating cash flow, which stands at a significant RMB 10,019,076. This suggests that the company has been able to generate sufficient cash from its operations to cover its expenses and investments. The company's ability to maintain a positive operating cash flow is a testament to its financial stability and sustainability. Management is outlining a comprehensive plan to drive the company's growth and development. The key areas of focus include advancing transformation and upgrading in thermal power, pumped storage, strategic emerging industries, and investment management. To improve overall performance, the company will prioritize enhancing development quality, profitability, and risk management. A crucial aspect of this strategy is strengthening carbon asset management, diversified financing channels, and policy funding support. This will enable the company to navigate the complexities of the power market while minimizing potential risks. Furthermore, management aims to enhance brand value through market value management and standardized operations. To mitigate risks in the power market, the company will optimize investments, accelerate technological upgrading, and adjust pricing and trading strategies. By implementing these measures, management is confident that the company will be well-positioned for future growth and success. The company's financial performance is a key indicator of its overall health. One aspect of this performance is the distribution of profits to shareholders through dividends or share buybacks. In this case, the company has chosen to pay dividends to its investors. According to the provided information, the company has indeed paid dividends, indicating that it has distributed a portion of its profits to its shareholders. This decision suggests that the company's management believes that returning value to shareholders is an important aspect of their strategy. The total dividend amount can be found on page 11, providing a clear picture of the financial commitment made by the company to its investors. Furthermore, confirmation of the dividend declaration can be found on page 24, serving as additional evidence of the company's decision to pay dividends. Overall, the payment of dividends is a positive indicator for shareholders, demonstrating that the company values their investment and is committed to returning value to them. That concludes the financial summary for Huadian Power International Corporation Limited. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.